video, I simulated the Minecraft Live biome votes for the next update, and you get to decide which biome update stays in the game, starting with the Snowy Tundra. The Snowy biome update will bring a complete overhaul to the terrain, with it being much more flat and open. The rivers are now also wider and deeper, the trees are covered with snow, and generally everything feels more atmospheric. With the new terrain comes ice spike villages. This is different from the snowy villages that you're all probably used to. The ice spike villages spawns rarely and comes with the new, beautiful ice and snow brick blocks. These villagers have really adapted to the harshest of environments with watchtowers, coal mines, heated wells, and so much more. Your eyes may have caught a glimpse of the sled, a new way of transportation across the snow. The sled works similarly to a boat, but I promise you, it's so much more fun. You may be wondering, how does it work? Here's what you do. You attach a tame dog to it, and what's unique about it is you can ride up and down slopes. It's especially handy when it comes to going downhill since it accelerates further and further as you go down. The sled just guides over snow, ice, and even powdered snow. The sled just adds a really fun and unpredictable dynamic to transportation that is just somewhat missing in Minecraft. This brings us to the penguins. These adorable creatures spawn in hurdles, and their days are pretty much spent hunting fish and sliding all over the place. However, if you can get your hands on their feather, they can be used to brew a potion of sliding. This effect will make you slide on all the blocks as if it was ice. The Snowy Biome update ends with the chilling presence of a new boss mob, the Yeti. It spawns in the updated igloo structure, which in itself is pretty cool with new booby traps and loot. Back to the Yeti. Fighting it stands at a pretty good difficulty, not as hard as a full-blown boss fight, but it's still not your typical zombie. The Yeti does normal attacks, but occasionally it will throw you a little special attack in there. Once killed, it drops a new weapon that the player can use to summon their own version of the Yeti's special attack. With all that said, has the Snowy Biome won your vote? You might want to hold your horses because next up, we got the jungle update. The jungle update, what are we getting? Well, starting with another overhaul on the terrain. The jungle is denser than ever, but at the same time, the massive trees are so far apart, you do feel like you have more space. Now, the monkeys roam the jungle, and yes, they spawn in tribes, have cute animations, eat bananas, what else do you want? But the coolest feature is, you can tame them. If you feed a couple of bananas, the monkeys will befriend you and fight alongside the player. The monkey sits neatly on your shoulder and throws cobblestone at aggravated mobs. And that's not even the best part. To my knowledge, you can tame as many monkeys as you like, essentially having an army of monkeys fighting for you. Next up, the addition of the hanging villages is sure to fit perfectly into this update. The hanging villages just take what you already love about normal villages and, as the name suggests, hangs it on a tree with crossover bridges to connect everything. The villagers that inhabit the forest come with their own history and lore for you to uncover, starting with new trade items, one of which is the banana ring. Known to be one of Minecraft's most versatile tools. Seriously, this thing is incredible. The ancient tribes in the jungle once used the almighty banana ring in all realms of human endeavor, whether it was hunting and gathering, excavation of precious ores and mines, or simply if they wanted to pick up an item that was far out of reach. And with this update, the power of the banana ring is all yours to unleash. The other trade is the grappling hook. You can use it to run up on walls, climb up most things, but most importantly, you can now swing through the jungle and let your inner Tarzan go wild. To put the cherry on top of the jungle update, the jungle temples have been overhauled with new traps, harder puzzles, better loot, and a fresh coat of paint. I've gotta say, the jungle update is starting to grow on me. This might be the one I vote for. Last but certainly not least, will you be voting for the end biome? The long anticipated end update will see the addition of the Celestial Plains, a new biome that brings a new wood type, the first yellow wood in Minecraft. The end will also see their own variation of stone in the lime verdite, and it doesn't end there. We're getting two new ores, first of which is a green darkish decorative block called the Shadow Quartz. Now a lot of these blocks are decorative, but the second one is a new energy source, the Nebulite. The ore isn't located in the most convenient of places, it's in a new biome. It's called the Corrupted Depth, found in the underside of the End Islands with the strange vegetation that covers the land. If you're able to get your hands on the nebulite that spawns there, the power of the mirror is now in your hands. The mirror is a new item that can be linked to a lodestone, then using melted nebulite to power the mirror, you can now teleport out of dangerous situations. If the end biome hasn't won your vote already, you will want to hear this. Meet the Drifters, the newest addition in the Ents ecosystem. These jellyfish-like creatures have oddly bouncy heads and they can be bred using a new berry, and doing so will not only get you a baby driftlet, but also the drifter will leave behind excess jelly on their tentacles. And there's a very important reason for that. Collecting this jelly will allow the player to craft a new type of slime block or a new leggings equipped with jump and speed boost already. The end update will bring so much life into a place with so much void. It will bring biomes, vegetations, interesting items, fantastic building blocks, unique mobs, and so much more. So which biome are you voting for? Is it the snowy tundra, the vast jungle, or the voidless end? Out of the three, I would vote for the jungle update. It just adds unique villagers with lore, mystery, fun mobs, and the almighty banana rang. I mean, come on, that's gotta be a winner. Let's just hope the next update 1.21 delivers. I'll see you at Minecraft Live!